Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today you're watching this video because you're interested in knowing if trucking companies are actually hiring for truck drivers. So this was something that was interesting to me, knowing that we are about to get into a recession and hearing all of these things about, hey, Amazon had just laid off thousands of people. We have Facebook laying off so many people, Twitter laying off people, Amazon, all the big time players are starting to lay people off. Even places like Google and stuff like that. Target was laying people off and shutting down stores. So a lot of people are afraid of this recession coming in. So one thing you have to understand is, hey, if I'm in a position where I'm not secure for my future, within this next year or 2 years, my company might be a little bit shaky and they might just lay off a bunch of people in my big company itself. And then in that case, you have to make sure that you start working today to get a new skill set to make sure you and your family is secure, because at the end of the day, no one's really going to care about you the way you're going to care about you. So that being said, I did some research with my team and I wanted to see exactly how many trucking positions are actually open out there. So after doing a very quick search on Indeed, you can see this page right over here. You can see that there's actually over 306,000 job postings for the word truck driver. Right? 306,000 postings. Now, that's a big number of people who need to be hired to get jobs. Many people have said we have 150,000 driver shortage, but just on Indeed alone, that means they need 306,000 drivers today to fill up positions today. That's right. So if you're worried about you're in a position now where you're not secure about what your future is going to hold, maybe you're just a number in a big company, maybe you're tired of working inside of an office, maybe the best thing for you to do is do a career change. Now, we don't expect you to do this overnight because this is not an overnight process, but you might want to look yourself and getting a CDL license to secure your future and your family's future. Truck drivers probably are going to be making about the same amount of money that you're making now, if not more. An average truck driver coming right out of school will make anywhere from $50,000 to $60,000 per year. After that, it's then going to go up once you have at least 1 year experience under your belt with 0 accidents. You get the 2 years experience under your belt with 0 accidents, you're easily talking in the $80,000 to $90,000 range, which is a whole lot of money, right? Now, of course, every company is going to pay a little bit different. We have students who go in and they're super aggressive on their funding and they want to make sure they make as much money as possible. So in that case, they're always jumping to the next available opportunity that's going to pay them a little bit more. And there's a lot of truck drivers who jump around. There's other drivers who like consistently. They like staying steady, they like staying loyal to one company, and you'll still see a growth over time as well. But the biggest difference between trucking companies and being a truck driver versus a traditional career anyplace else, it's going to take you 10 years to get a $10,000 raise when you actually think about it. You can get $10,000 to $20,000 raises within 2 to 3 years just by having the experience that you need and going through it and making sure that you stay safe. So if this is something that is of concern for you for this upcoming recession that might potentially happen, that all the big smart people in the world are saying this probably has a very high chance of happening, then you definitely want to make sure, hey, what's your surrounding like? Are you working now? If you're not working, you definitely need to get into this career because there's so much opportunity. If you are working and you feel like you're dead end and you're kind of maxed out on your salary, then it might be a great way to kind of move forward. If you are currently working, you think things are okay, but you're in a big company that is going to be doing a bunch of layoffs, try to make sure that you start putting the seeds into the ground now, like that farmer. So from 6 months from now, as an example, you're able to eat because the seeds are going to grow into plants and you are not going to go starving. So very important. I'm warning you now, make the decision today that's going to help your future out 6 months, a year from now. And worst case scenario, say there is no recession. Once you get your CDL license, it's good for a lifetime, right? So say you want to change your career any other time, now you're able to do that because you have your CDL license in the back of your pocket. That being said, how do you actually get a CDL license? Step number 1, you have to pass a few different written tests to get yourself a CDL permit. Step number 2, you're going to have to pass a 2.5-hour-long road test to get your actual license itself. That being said, all you have to do is give our team a call at 908-525-3609 or check out a location near you since we're opening up nationwide, which is a plan, since we're a truck driving school franchise. And you can just check out our website at cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, that's cdldrivingacademy.com. Now, different companies that are hiring and some things that you have to understand about the trucking business itself. There's about 3 million total trucks out there, which means 3 million total drivers. 70% of those 3 million people, which is good. I'm not that good at math, but there's a whole lot of trucks out there, are owned by companies that have 10 trucks or less, which means a lot of the people hiring are going to be smaller mom and pop operations, which means they are less structured, and you're able to get paid a little bit more simply because of less structure, as long as you bring enough value. Now you can go with a bigger traditional company like a Swift or a Schneider or a Warner or a Western Express or anything like that. Those are big companies. They have 5,000 trucks or more, with the biggest ones I believe are Swift. They have in the $25,000 truck range, right? And they have a huge infrastructure where you can kind of just continue to grow inside of their company if that's what you choose to as well. But the one thing that you should get out of it is that truck drivers are in high demand. If you don't believe me, go on Indeed. This is exactly what we saw there. 306,000 job postings available as of today. And 2, come check out our location. Give our team a call. We're here to answer any type of questions that you have. Do your research. We have a whole bunch of videos here on our YouTube channel. We're definitely here to help you out. Thanks, and have a fantastic day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.